Up Coaches Show. I'm Staff Associate Peter Holehan here with the coach as always, Jodie Smith, and we're going to discuss last week what happened and look ahead to this week's opponents as well as some of the intriguing things that happened. We start with Howard on Sunday. It was a game that was live streaming through SWAC.org on the SWAC Digital Network, so a lot of excitement already built into this matchup.
Right.
It was a rematch of last year's SWAC championship, and as we had said on last week's show, we were expecting a close one. And that's what we got here, another match that was decided by one goal. Teams have faced each other 4 times, and all 4 times has been a 1-goal result. We fall on the short end of that 2-1. But Coach, I wanted to talk about some of the positive things that happened with this match, because the first goal that we had, and when we take the lead, was a pretty one. I'd say probably one of the prettiest goals that we've had all season, where Lexi Krieger took it down the sideline, made a nice cross pass, and Ima Martinez with the touch pass to Aaliyah Lewis, who finished and gave us a 1-0 lead. What happened there?
Well, we spent a lot of time in training. We call that in training framing the goal, getting the right runs through the box, and something we've spent a lot of time on. And so it was really nice to see us execute something deep in the attacking third, some things that we had worked on. The attacking player rounds the end line, picks her head up and tries to find someone in the box, making a good run. And a lot of times, someone may be too early or hiding behind the defender, and this time we made the right runs, and Lexi was able to find her in space, and she tucked away a really nice goal.
Yeah, as far as looking at execution, that had to make you really happy.
Oh, I was really pleased, because like I said, that is something we've spent a lot of good portion of our training on, and to see it kind of transpire in a game, those are things that coaches love to see.
Ima's execution is really important there, because she has to get the timing just right. Once she receives that cross, you know you only have that little window of opportunity to strike, right?
Right. Well, you know, due to Ariella's injury, we played Ima farther up the field, closer to the goal, in a target role position, and one of her strengths is vision. She was able to find it, pick her head up, and certainly find Aaliyah running in, and score. It was a nice finish.
Big goal at the time, because the teams went into halftime 0-0. It was really a good defensive battle. That gave us the 1-0 lead. But Howard, as they have all season, they came back, answered almost immediately. It was about 4 minutes later where they were able to knot the score, where Geneseo goalkeeper came out, tried to rush up, stop them from progressing, and they were able to tie that 1 there. What happened on that play?
Well, we had a little breakdown defensively. They were able to find a ball right between our defense. We work on our center backs being one up, one giving cover and behind, and we got a little flat. Found a good space coming in, and it's probably in that no man's land for a goalkeeper. Do I go? Do I not go? And maybe a little bit of hesitation, and the goal tucked away for a nice goal.
Yeah. So it was 1-1 at that point. Really anyone's game. Both teams playing really well. I thought this had a playoff environment to it. Would you agree with that, Coach?
Oh, definitely. When we get together, there's always seems like a lot to be on the line. We knew we were going to play it close to the vest and played a good 90-minute game, and again, the competition level is very high.
Yeah, absolutely. 75th minute was where it was decided, though. Kayla Gray, player that has really made a name in this conference as a big-time player. She had the winner in the 70th minute on a type of breakaway goal there, right? Was that miscommunication on our end, or just lack of focus? What was the...
Well, we had pushed up. We were attacking, obviously trying to get the go-ahead goal. We had pushed our defense up, and they launched the ball out of the back on a counterattack ball, and again, we kind of got flat defensively, kind of got over us, and she was kind of through again. Again, doing the things that we need to do. Maybe our shape defensively wasn't really good, but it was a great counterattack goal, and she obviously finished a really nice goal.
What did you see in this match that made you believe that this is a team that will be able to go and fight for a championship? Some of the positive takeaways.
The biggest thing for me and our coaching staff were that we played a nice brand of soccer. We really combined through the midfield, a lot of good combinations play. We were able to keep possession really nicely, change the point of attack. Ultimately, in the final third, we had some chances and didn't tuck them away.
Yes.
And but our style of play and the things that we want to do offensively, we had it. I was really pleased about. We really valued the ball, and that's the biggest thing for me.
I noticed that too. I thought our team did a better job of holding on to it and valuing the possession, and sometimes even kicking back just to make sure that we had possession, and Howard did not.
Correct.
There were a couple late opportunities to get the equalizer. Ima Martinez had a shot that went wide, that had a shot, and she had a pretty good look at it, and Lexi Krieger also. So we did have our chances. This is not a game that Howard ran away with.
Oh,
This was a game that could have easily gone either way, but we thought on was just a short end. Down the road, I think you're going to be able to come away with some, good experience from this match, right?
If we can take the things that we did positively, and there was a lot of good in that game, and focus on those things moving forward, I'm really encouraged about where we're going to be.
Yeah, I think the confidence level will be crucial going forward. Can we keep it despite coming on the short end of sticks of these really close soccer matches?
I think so. I mean, the team level high, they were disappointed because they felt like we played well. We just made one or two mistakes against a really nice team. And I think that moving forward, if we can continue to execute, and we've been starting to find a little bit better each week. And more importantly, have our 11 out there.
Yes.
We're not missing key personnel. I mean, I really think that, at the end of the season, we'll be right in the mix again.
Yeah, I think if you look at the schedule and the teams that we have played here, they've been at the top. I mean, you're looking at Texas Southern, who's having a nice season. You're looking at Howard. They're another team toward the top. And then you look ahead to Friday, Arkansas Pine Bluff coming in, a team that has looked very strong in the early going. They're 3-0-1 on the season.
Sure.
Player I wanted to talk about on their side is Rebecca Holmes, who is off to another strong start this year. She has 4 goals and an assist.
Right.
And had a goal and an assist when we played in Pine Bluff last year, a game that we lost 2-1. So what kind of challenges will a player like Rebecca Holmes face, coming in this?
Well, she's the player that seems to be carrying the load for them offensively. That's someone that we're going to have to be aware of, again, on the field. Very similar to Keela Gray. And make sure that we account for her. Again, shape in the back is going to be very, very important. And then for us, offensively, do the things we need to do and finish our chances. But she has definitely been the offensive carrier for them.
Yeah. Pine Bluff has a couple sisters as well, just like we do, the Fenwicks, who have really started to make a name for themselves. They weren't well known last season. And I think as the year went on, people had to be more and more leery of them because they're a potent combo. They went for 17 combined goals last year.
Exactly.
And you have to account for those sisters too. So it's kind of a sister-sister type thing.
Sure. Coach Hutchinson is doing a good job of really rallying that program. They've gotten stronger from last year to this year, and we expect a really hard-fought game on Friday night.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Friday, 7 o'clock, ASU Soccer Complex, Arkansas Pine Bluff playing some good soccer right now. And they're going to come in here. We're going to try to climb in the standings, get back in there. We're 1-2 thus far, but this should be an entertaining game to say the least. Two really pretty closely matched type of teams.
Right.
They can score. They have pretty good goalkeeping, so it should be interesting to watch.
Yeah, last year, we played it without our twins, our sisters, and played a very, very good game, but we certainly missed them on the attacking end of the field, and I think this is a chance for us to kind of right the ship and hopefully get going in the right direction.
Yeah, you look at who we're facing on Sunday, it's Grambling State, a team that we've handled pretty well. We've been able to come out with some wins. We beat them 1-0 at their place last year. It was a goal from Kayla Edwards.
Right.
Morgan Elder with an assist there. I know her position has changed, Kayla Edwards. She's more of a defender, but do you think she can maybe play another big factor in this matchup?
Well, we hope so. Yeah, we love our Kayla's move to an outside back, and hopefully we'll be able to get her to the attack. If we do a good job holding on the ball, we can find our defenders coming forward and getting the attack more. And the more we can do that, the more successful we're going to be.
Aaliyah Lewis, I mean, what can you say about her? She continues to put up a big production line for our team. She has 4 goals, 4 assists now. And what else can you say about her? What she's been able to do for us this season?
Well, for us, I mean, she, especially Miss Ariella the past couple of games, she's been able to kind of toe the line for us a little bit and be that presence offensively. And moving forward, we're going to need her to obviously keep that momentum going, keeping that confidence. Goal scoring. When they get in the form, you like them to keep them going, and then obviously get Ariella back, but also get Lexi back in the score sheet and get Ema going a little bit more again. And the more that those 4 or 5 players start combining together, the better we will be.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see how this weekend shapes up with an interesting match with Pine Bluff and then Grambling facing us. Very strong match either way. So both times last season they were decided by a goal, but now they have to come here. So home matches always a little bit of an edge. Hopefully, we can get back in that win column. How do you see that?
Again, we're going to have to come play a complete game of 90 minutes. They're going to threaten us. It is on our own field. The second game of a conference weekend is always a challenge after playing the Friday night game. Who gets their legs back? Who's fresher? All those sort of things. Hopefully at home, that's a benefit for us. Playing on our field at the ASU Soccer Complex is certainly an advantage for us. So I'm looking forward to 2 tough games that we should have some success in if we come out and do the things that we need to do.
All right, that'll do it from here. Go Hornets.
All right.